Alright, and what is going on, everybody? Quancredible here to bring you the review for Black Clover chapter 249. So this chapter was definitely what a lot of people wanted and what a lot of people kind of assumed was going to happen after Luck's fight. Even me in my last video speculated that Leo's fight would be next, just to show us what he has been up to, or to see how much stronger he's gotten since the time skip. Now, unlike Luck's fight, this fight was wrapped up in one chapter, which I'm totally okay with, so we can hurry up and move on to someone else. So basically, in the beginning of this chapter, it's the same setup as how it was for Luck's fight. Is the Spirit Guardian's already down and defeated Floga, whatever his name is, and basically Leo is defending himself from the Dark Disciple. Now, I don't know what it is about this Fade Kingdom, but I definitely don't like any of their magic. This guy has eye magic, like all this like bodily functions related magic is just super weird to me. But this dude with eyeball magic, he's fighting against Leo, and with his eyes, he has the ability to, I guess, like see, like not everything, but he can see like where Leo is, obviously, his magic, his stamina, like all that good stuff. And then he's on top of that, he's like a sniper. So it's like Leo's kind of just like that's like where we start off. Like Leo's just in the middle of this battle, so we don't know like how long this has been going on prior and all that. What we do know is that Leo's defense is what is basically saving him from being defeated. And I'm not for sure if this is like him using like defensive runes like how Gaja did against Noel Sea Dragon, or if this is just like Leo's mana skin, because I mean we know he's been working at that for like forever. But basically that's kind of where the fight is like right now. And then it like immediately goes into like a I guess you could call it a flashback or like a moment for Leo. Honestly, it kind of reflects the fandom in a way, because like a lot of us think that Leo is amazing, but when you compare him to Mario or Fuego, he definitely just does seem to fall a little bit short. And it, this is like a moment for his character where you can see that this actually does like bother him a little bit. Like he still thinks about it too. And then the Spirit Guardian Floga kind of this like moment that he has with Leo in this flashback kind of reminded me of the moment that Fuegoleon had with Noel. Like he gave him like some like inspirational advice, like telling him like you are you, Leo, so sharpen your own senses. And he does like the whole like point thing, and it's really similar to like Fuegoleon's, but like I mean you can definitely see like how these parallel each other at least. So that's why I really enjoyed this moment. So that's when Leo launches like this like super like far long range like spiral flames to try to like hit the guy, because he kind of has an idea of where he is just because of how he keeps getting hit. And since it's like mad far, the guy obviously is able to dodge it or whatever. And this is when he kind of like the Dark Disciple kind of gets into like, oh, he has never been injured or hurt in battle, and this is obviously due to how he fights. He never really gets super close. I think his name is Sivior or something along those lines. Sivior, definitely way more pronounceable than the other guy, but that's kind of a little off topic. So that's when like all of the dude's eyes like kind of look up and notice that Leo has like made this huge array above like the entire area that they were fighting. And now my only thing that kind of confused me right here is I'm not for sure is if like Leo like threw this up and he was just like kind of biding his time, or did Leo like run the entire like circle of this like getting hit by the guy and set it up that way. Like so I'm like I feel like it's the first one, but for some reason the second one could also make sense to me too. But I feel like it was just like Leo was just biding his time and then just threw it up, because like he says he made it little by little, but like so, which is why I thought he might have like ran around to do all this, but I feel like that's like doing a lot. So I really feel like he's probably just like, I don't know, just trying to make it to himself and then just like threw it up. Because I mean we didn't really get to see it, but I don't know, maybe if someone has some clarity on what they think went down right there, let me know in the comments. But that's just kind of what I was thinking about it. That's when he was like the first new spell we've seen him using like forever, True Flame Magic, Crimson Eruption, which is like, it just takes the whole huge area that the array is in and just like sets it like ablaze essentially. And then this dude's like screaming and like his like skin's peeling off, and that's when Leo's able to find him and like defeat him. Now Leo also, like Leo himself had a really good quotable with the whole like, if you're not prepared to get hurt, then stay off of the battlefield. The end reminds me of when like Julius, it was kind of like in that cave after the zombie attack, when he goes back to save Asta from all those Midnight Sun guys, and he's like, he kills them, and he kills like 2 of them. And he's like, oh, you can't have gone to kill without being prepared to be killed yourself. It just reminds me of that line, which was like one of Julius's like dopest lines. So I mean, there's definitely lots of good quotables from this chapter, and I was definitely really happy to see some Leo growth. I mean, granted, I would have preferred to see like him more or less in a fight. I mean, not saying this wasn't a fight, but it was kind of more or less him finding out where the sniper was and then just taking him out. I mean, it is a really like impressive true magic spell, you know, to like set the entire area on fire. But I don't know, I wanted to see him more of like a Mereoleona type fight where he's like in like a brawl. But who knows, we might get that later on. So since we got 2 of the Dark Disciples out of the way, that leaves 3 left. So I'm not for sure if they're gonna like, you know, do every individual one that like defeated a Spirit Guardian. Like I'm not for sure if like every individual person is gonna get like a fight. Like if it does go that way, we definitely might have a while before we get to see Noelle and Vonica face off, if they even do, or Vonica and Laurel Petchka face off. So I think it's gonna be a bit if they go through like these 3 more Dark Disciples. But aside from that, I didn't really have anything like negative to say about the chapter. Like I was definitely looking forward for a Leo moment, just because it seems like he always gets like really close to having one, and then he never really gets to have his moment to shine. So with this, I can't even complain. I mean, granted, it was only a fight chapter, but since it was a Leo fight chapter, I gotta give it a little bit higher than I usually would. Definitely probably like an 8 out of 10 for me, or somewhere along those lines. 8 out of yeah, probably like an 8. 8 out of 10 is a really dope chapter. I'm not for sure if it's all of Jump. I know Black Clover's having a chapter next week. I don't think we're doing the whole like every other week thing. I think like that might be over. So I mean, we get a chapter next week, so that's exciting. We don't have to have that week break. That was like just too long to wait. Outside of that, let me know what you guys think about the chapter. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys pumped for like what's gonna come next? Do you think we're gonna get like a Charmy fight, or do you think we're gonna get to like more Vonica and that kind of stuff? So yeah, just let me know what you guys are feeling down below. Like and sub if you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in my next video.